Recorders are amazing. Recorders are cool. There is nothing racist about recorders. Some recorders are white, some recorders are black, and every color in between. There's even a Jamaican recorder. The Jamaican recorder is very rare and should only be used by people who know what they're doing. Ooh-wee, isn't she a beauty? Today, we'll be using normal recorders though.
Hi, I'm Theodore Beatch, and welcome to Recorder Video Lessons. This comprises a short set of instructional videos which ensure that you will know how to play the recorder by the end.
Hello, I'm Miles Raven. I'm going to teach you a few of the essential things you need to know about playing the recorder.
Lesson 1. Wall. Later we'll show you how to assemble the recorder, but first off we want to start with wall. Wall is the underneath hole, the first hole, the one hole or wall. Let's see what that sounds like. Place your thumb over the wall, like so. All of the other holes are open, but the wall is closed. Let's try a song. Okay, play along with me. Great. Now let's try Soul Wall. Put a bit of feeling into it. Imagine you're on the Bahamas in the tropics, and along with me. And now for lesson 2.
And now for lesson 2. In this lesson, you're going to learn how to use multiple button finger hole movements in one song, like this. Here's how you do it. I'm going to draw on the board how you play a multiple button finger hole shot of a song in one go. Now, imagine that this pig is your hand and these are fingers. Now, imagine that this is the recorder and these are the holes. Now, each finger goes onto a hole at separate times, like the hands of an octopus. Here, now, play along with me. And now for lesson 3.
Welcome to lesson 3, assembling your recorder. It's not as tough as it looks. Recorders come in 3 pieces. These pieces each have names. This is the end, this is the middly bit, and the blower. So take your blower and your end part and bring them towards the middly. And now for the hard part, the endy. Done. I have now assembled my recorder. It works the same as any recorder does, and you put this bit in your mouth. Now that you know how to do the wall and multiple holes, now it's time for lesson 4. Learn about the second hole, or the skull.
And now it's time for lesson 4, the skull. Lesson 2, the skull. The skull is when the forefinger and the middle finger are each touching the center. So, the main thing to keep in mind when one is playing the skull is that the lips never actually touch the recorder. So it should sound a little bit like this. Now the skull is the most subtle of all of the notes of the recorder. And here you can see that we will use some of the skull technique and some of the throll technique. It goes like this. As mentioned before, this lesson is about the wall. Here I will play 3 tunes with the wall technique using skull technique. And now for lesson number 5, how to kill someone with a recorder.
How to kill someone with your recorder. The first thing you have to do is sneak up on someone. I've got someone just down. Okay, come with me. You may experience feelings of guilt after using this technique, but don't worry, it's just all part of playing the guitar, recorder, jet plane,
and now it's time for lesson 7, the 12. The twirl is called the twirl because you are doing 2 things at once. You are humming and playing the recorder, like this. The best sound when doing a twirl comes when only 2 buttonholes are covered, like this. Now, play along with me. And now it's time for lesson 8, cleaning your recorder.
Anyway, Lesson 8. Cleaning your recorder. See, this recorder needs cleaning. The way to clean your recorder is take the end off. Give it a blow. See a little bit of spit in there. And now you take the rest of your recorder and give it a bit of a blow. And now you've got all that spit out. Put the end back on and we're back into it for lesson 9.
Lesson 9. Micro notes. Micro notes are played when the forefinger and the right button are in unison, like this. Micro notes should never be played for longer than 10 minutes, like this. And then if you imagine that I'm still playing the same note 10 minutes later, this is not how a micro note should be played. It should always be played in under a minute, like this. Here, now it's time to play along with me. Let's play some micro notes. And next is the last and final lesson, lesson 10.
Lesson 10. Multiple recorders and the raster recorder. Sometimes you might have to play more than one recorder at once. This is actually possible. Take the recorders and cut them in your hands in a loose structure. Then try to fit them all inside your mouth. This can be done with great difficulty. And now, the raster recorder.
Biggie one now!
I'm Theodore Beatch.
And I'm Miles Raven. You've been watching Recording Basics for the Early Beginner.